question. A lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Revelio.
I won't rest.
should dismount here.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us?
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald.
These keepers are playing games with you.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to... They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Ugh. Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the...
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Revelio.
You haven't had mushroom stew. Who's that? Silent as a grave. I heard something.
Thestrals overhead? Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
Revelio. All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence. I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Revelio. I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
It's certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
Vay ananı sikeyim ya. Burada da mı varmış ya?
Kill any who trespass.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
What was that?
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Stop by. I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever. You afraid to fight?
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Revelio.
What, hello?
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
Lumos.
I agree.
Revelio.
Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right. And I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goal.
You are terribly up there. Still hoping to survive this night.
I've been fighting since before you were born. You won't.
Oh, look at you. Well done. I'll get you yet.
Revelio.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now, Lodgok said...
Oh, your goblin friend.
Stop it, that's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lodgok, he told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust...
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without...
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find...
Agreed.
So far, so good.
Charming.
Revelio.
Spiders. How fitting.
Freezer!
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
Revelio. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
The staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much if you ask me.
can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
We've seen rune symbols like these before. Is finding these chests luck or instinct?
A journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Troll to bring friends together. Wingardium Leviosa.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Revelio.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here. Revelio.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs, but the view, well worth it.
Ananı sikeyim. Lan burada boşluk varmış.
Revelio.
Onlar ne için lan? Allah Allah.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome. Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Revelio. This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here. Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be language by now. Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see... But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Revelio.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
Revelio. This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
İyi.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
Mardattonne tafakkartu ikseragarone.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirm that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
It worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
Alright. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care, if at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
I found one of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Biri görevim vermiş. Burada zaten dünya ateşini seçiyor. Hogwarts'ta bir şey var buraya. Hogwarts'ta bir görev var. Bu ne? Mantıklı korkutucu. Hemen. Hemen konuşalım baba. Baba.
Somebody help! I've been kidnapped!
Kes. Bana korup şimdi senin ha. Beni çıldırtmayın lan. Neredesin piç? Ha. Burada mısın? Yavşaksın.
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear, that sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of... That's why my other frame hung. Marvel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So, back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford...
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all... I can only assume they took my frames.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken.
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then. Oh, the Ministry will hear about this. The fiends will rot in Azkaban.
Kriketçilerle konuşayım. Bardaktan ne? Bu ne? Ya senin amına koyayım ya. Böyle burada mı? Tamam. Böyle buradaysa.
Revelio. Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put... Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
Surely he can't be that terrible.
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make... I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gent. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of... If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the... The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats, and the patrons. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Oha! Nereye verdin amına koyayım? Dayı bu görev baklı ya. Ben bu görevi niye yapamıyorum? Bu ana görevde kullanmış. Bu ne? Zaten yan görev. Buraya bir uçalım.
Nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing? Revelio.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Off on another adventure, are we? Safe traveler folk.
Bu ne lan? Bura nereye gidiyor amına koyayım? Buna mı geçiyoruz? Ay.
Petrificant Titanic! Not dry! No! Revelio.
Perhaps.
Expulsum. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Descendo. Descendo.
Gel.
Levioso.
Ne yapacağım?
How embarrassing!
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Bu ışıklı olan görev.
Revelio. Lumos.
Gel.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio.
Çok güzel oyunda böyle aptal aptal bug'ları var ya, beni kudurtuyor amına koyayım ya. Niye böyle geliyorum onu anlayayım. Bu nerede şu an? Nerede şu an? Amına koyduğumun girişi nerede? Kardan mı gidecek? Al işte bak. Daha derden amına
Would you please
koyduğum.
meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come.
Revelio.
I need a friend.
Dayı sen neredesin ama? Aşağıda
Are you
mı ya?
familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Dayı bak tam bunun altında. Peki oraya nereden giriliyor? Burayı mı takip edeyim? lan bu. Galiba.
Revelio.
Sonra buradan kanka.
Lumos. Revelio. Calm down. I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons out. If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them in
How is that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour.
Let's get out of here then, shall we?
Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you?
Revelio.
Kasa kapısını.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Kasa kapısı mı?
Revelio.
Açık ya.
Revelio.
Evet arkadaşlar. İnternetten bakacağız. Anlamadım. Orada bug mı var? Ya var ya. Yıldım ya. Dayı galiba bug oldu ya.
Incendio.
Hadi amına koyayım ya.
Revelio.
Oğlum nerede bu amına sokarım şimdi ha. Bak.
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Bombardus. Deport. Confringo. Accio. Flipendo. Lumos. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Ya senin oyun gibi ananı avradını sikeyim. Böyle bakma olur orospu çocuğu ya. Ya amına koyacağım şimdi ya. Siktir git amına korum oyun gibi senin şimdi ya. Tal orospu çocuğu ya.
Shit.
Bak orada alıyor onu ama bende gözükmüyor. Siktir git ya. Belasını versin. Bak böyle bir şey olabilir mi ya? Belası oyun ya. Belasını versin ya. Çekil sen de ananı sikerim şimdi ha.
Can't thank you enough for helping the trolls.
Of Allah'ım sen büyüksün, kafayı yememek elde değil şu oyunda ya. Yemin ediyorum ya. Evet arkadaşlar, amana koyduğumun görevinde yine bug oldu. Orospu çocuğu görev bitmiyor. Şimdi gelin de amana koyduğumun oyununda kafayı yemeyin.
Clever. How offensive. Next. Fine, a genius. Happy possibly, now? But I'll allow your limp vocabulary.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise stat?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you.
Where should I look for...
All of my usual... Here in the castle. Oh, my tormentor.
I'll keep an eye out.
You are to be commended.
Revelio. Revelio. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You made it.
Revelio.
At least we're out of the classroom.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library.
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove... So either it is a rumor.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio.
It's another aggressive one!
Revelio! Fringo! Leviosa! Taylor! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Sender! Leviosa! Bombardment!
What is going on with them?
Confringo!
Lumos!
Revelio. I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad. If the Moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Bu ne kanka?
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos. The runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths. Another obstacle.
Revelio.
No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio. Fringo. Revelio.
beautiful.
Lumos. Lumos.
You did it!
I
was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. It's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it. Confringo! Given what Whoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to enjoy
Send it! This is very funny. I was just thinking how it's fruitful Coaches haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like staring at time. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being
a good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now, we knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make it cope up. Doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgers.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
Oh.
That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know they only ever happen under a full moon?
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or well, the night I met Highwing, actually
I'd love to hear about it.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted Moon. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the...
You see, the night I freed High, I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin, I don't know what to say, puppy. I can't imagine what...
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew...
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all...
From everything I've seen...
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice...
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving the dragon from the fighting ring, for instance?
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they... However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me... Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense, but...
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area are... That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me.
I'm glad you told me.
If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just... barely.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidgets lies in the moonlight?
Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you...
On another adventure, are we?
Some days are more difficult than others.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times, but this is not one of those times. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to...
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen...
Thank you. I believe we will get them. Beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Stop right there. You've made a mistake.
Revelio.
Take him up to me. I'll stick him like a nogtail.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio.
This place stinks of Ranrock and his cronies.